Well, hello, everybody. Happy Thursday night. Wasn't sure if we were going to be able to stream tonight, but I was like, hey, you know what? Let's just do it, damn it. So we are here. Colby, thank you very much for being first. I do appreciate you each and every night that you are here, and everybody watching on YouTube as well. Welcome back. We got off our season to a, I don't want to say a rough start. We did lose our first match. It was only a 1-0 loss on the road at Olympiacos, a team that we really had no business even being so close in the match with, I think. But I'm very glad that we, even though we didn't win, we only sit with a -1 goal difference as we head into our first home match against PAOK. It's a quick turnaround. It's only been a couple of days since the last match. The question we need to decide is the sale of Jonathan Russell. Now, we do have an offer from Swansea for $3.8 million. I'm good, Alex. How are you? I think I would like... See, why can't I do a mandatory future fee? There we go. Let's do a mandatory fee for $2.5 million if we allow him to go out on loan to Hammarby. And they have declined. Hopefully he doesn't now get upset because we are not moving him along. We really don't want to sell Russell. He is one of our best players, but if we can get some money that we can then reinvest in the squad, then that is a very, very good thing. Save is going all right so far. We are on club number 4. We got secured back-to-back promotions with Diagoras before we jumped ship. Stayed in Greece, stayed in the top flight, but we're not with the team that just came up anymore. We are now with OFI Crete. We were unsuccessful in getting a coaching badge right off the jump because the team was in financial trouble. We apparently are no longer in financial trouble, so as soon as we can ask again, I think we will get our National A license out of this club. Did sign a 2-year deal, so hopefully anytime in those 2 years, we will be able to secure those coaching qualifications. And if we don't, well, then that just sucks, and it's more time wasted. Already top half with your Brighton squad. Signed 3 regular starter wonder kids. I mean, sad to say, not to diminish your accomplishment, but that is pretty easy to do in the Premier League. Oh, have you stuck with it? Are you still with Tranmere Rovers? You got sacked. Hey, not me. What's up, man? Missed you last time. Probably could have used you as we were trying to figure out where we were going to sit tactically with the new club. We have a new club, by the way. You stole the dude that got his first Italian cap at 18? That's good. Wait, if you got sacked by Trent, why didn't you just try to get a new job? You didn't need to start over. You got the itch to play some old games and you're locked in full screen. I get it. You couldn't do like windowed borderless? What were you playing? I'm guessing not Football Manager. Went to Canada, crashed out of the Copa America in the group stage, and lost the Nations League final. You got sacked. Oh, he just signed a new under-19s physio. Yay. I guess I don't have it where I am controlling my own U19 staff. I gotta make this just a tad smaller. Went to Exeter City, got them to 9th in the winter. Players got injured and kept losing. Almost got relegated, and you got sacked. Was that all the same save? You went from Tranmere to Canada, back to Exeter City? I would say that's hilarious, but it's kind of tragic. Maybe you need to start with a big team like Juve. Zeefuik. 6'6". I don't have any money though right now. I have 50 grand in the transfer budget, no room in the wage budget. Oh, come on, man. That was harsh. Hey, we're on a one-match winning streak, man. Oh, I know. We're in the top flight in Greece. We just switched clubs. I don't have any money right now. Hopefully I will. If the sale for my midfielder goes through, I will absolutely sign that guy. And I'll put Teta somewhere else. I did make some minor tweaks to the tactic. Rolls from my left wing, I made him inverted because he's a little better that way. And I turned my fullbacks on defend into wingbacks. One on attack, one on support. And I put the inverted winger on attack as well. So I've got two guys on attack up front. So we are currently running a 4-2-3-1. Oh my god, this is like white on white. Well, I'm willing to make Tete! Andrews Tete with the goal! Although he's already picked up a minor knock. We'll have him fight through it. An early 1-0 lead, though, for OFI. I'm thinking we should bring on Kupisovic. We'll see how he survives. What audio? This one?
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Shampost is dying, so we're going to replace both him and Teta at the half. Andrustos, back post. Tete over the bar. It's Caillou. Yeah. Alhaj is going to come in and Kupisovic as well. So we're going to make two changes at the half just because we have players who are essentially dead in those positions. I mean, we're dominating in possession, shots on goal, shots on target, pass completion. They've won quite a bit of their tackles. We've won more headers. We have better average rating for most of our guys. Two more changes, get some fresh legs out there with about 20 minutes left to go. And hopefully we could be looking at our first 3 points of the season, please and thank you. P2's not doing so great. Nice. Free kick on the offside. Our first victory in the Greek Super League is in the books. PAOK coming back with a number of shots on goal. Yeah, considering that they're one of the big... I mean, it's PAOK, it's Olympiakos, it's Panathinaikos. Are like the teams that are supposed to be above us. You had your center back taking a pen? Do you not have very good players taking penalties for you? Everybody's got somebody to lean on. And we're still only in 7th. Oh, and AEK. We can't forget about AEK. All right, just the tight groin. And we're currently ahead of Panathinaikos on the table. Give these guys a day's rest. I'm glad you're enjoying the challenge. You're putting those limitations on yourself. Bilbao's always tough because you're going to have the big teams just trying to poach your guys constantly. And replacing them is just so difficult. Not that I've ever tried that save, because I'm not a masochist. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Or you're able to get 16-year-olds that are good enough. Oh, my God, he rejected the offer from Swansea. I just don't want to loan him out with no guarantee of money. Yeah, everybody wants him on a frickin' loan. I mean, you can still get massive wonder kids for cheap. Yeah, see, I'm not paying an optional fee. Okay. Now we're talking. 155 grand a month plus paying his full salary for the year. Then a mandatory fee of what? So it's 4.1 million total, including the loan fees. Let's see if we can bump this up. They bumped it down. Well, they bumped this up. I think I need to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I don't want to. Hopefully they agree to an increase in the transfer revenue because we're only getting 15% right now. So now I go out and get that other striker. And Panathinaikos away, too. Oh, hopefully I did not just make a colossal mistake. Let's see what we can get for the guy. Who's he wanted by? On loan from Standard Liège. All right, let's make an offer. I'm going to ask the board to negotiate. Oh, you mother. I'm betting on the future. Regular starter, give me 4 years. Come on. All right, 3. Fine, 2, and I'll renegotiate you. Hopefully the board doesn't nix the deal because we've got money in the future. Because you're right, that is a potential world-class player. Hopefully, Alex, you didn't say that actually physically out loud because Football Manager listens. I got very lucky to win that last match because I started tempting fate with about 10 minutes left. All right, first win for our U19s as well. Things are starting to come together. Atramitos is actually ahead of us on the table. Probably on goal difference would be my guess. Dude, don't tempt fate. Game is not over yet. Feel there's a goalkeeper injury in your future. We need more money. If stability comes at the cost of a position or two in the league, that's a risk we're willing to take. Request denied. Meeting over. Get the out of my office. Wow. All right, we need to fill this slot. Vushkan Markovic is probably our best bet. Sana is going to go on to the bench. Oh, Bogdanovsky is still short of full fitness. So Sana is coming back in off of the bench. I think everybody else is going to remain the same. Let's start Al-Haj because Shamblost kind of blew his wad in that last match. And Kupasovic will get the start as Teta still not 100% of the way there. I don't want to distribute quickly. Let's get Migli Moo on the bench. You know what? He'll make the start over here. We'll get Migli Moo on the right wing. Two players who may not be where we need them as far as match fitness. We owe Panathinaikos revenge team talk as we hit the road. The battle of the 4-2-3-1s. We only have one guy without a photo. Migli Moo is a new gen. We are in the white and black. Panathinaikos wearing green. Their home kits. We are underway. Atramitos and AEK already winning their respective matches. Mancini moves in the corner. Jolly. Dahun finds Mancini. Chips it in the middle. Finds Ibrahim Sulemana, who has his first goal of the year. Except maybe offside? Flag's not up. VAR is going to make this decision. And the goal is going to count. Oh, that was damn close. Twitch told you to sell Chiesa? I mean, if it means good things for the long term of the team. I mean, that's what I'm looking for with the Russell loan and sale. That'll just mean good things for the team. Yes, and the principle remains the same. Nice clearance. Tracked down by Markovic. He'll hold up play on the near side, wait for his players to get forward. And I'm going to argue you can find a cheaper player that can fill the void of Chiesa. All right. Possession numbers aside, fairly even matchup. Possession numbers aside, not too bad. Our team talks work with some guys and not with others. P2 has been a little bit of a disappointment lately. Oh, you gotta challenge him, dude. Press more often, and he just kind of stands there and waits. There you go, Flores. Square it, square it. Yeah! Oh, my God. Kupasovic. Jesus. This is why we need that new guy. All right, we're making subs. Tete's going to come in there, and we'll put Salah up the middle. Kyrie looking for the Hund. Do we clear it? Kind of. Played back, but controlled by Panathinaikos. Fernando. Morsi. McBurney, he was offside. More possession now for Panathinaikos. Al-Haj to Salah. Makes a move, drops it. Markovic. Al-Haj with a drive, and Van Balmus doesn't get his hands on it. It's a goal kick. We're going attacking now. Lemania, back post. Tete loses it to Jolly. Flores has it. Looks for Tete again. Cleared away again. Voros. And Drudsos knocked off by Daniel Pedence. And then he takes down Pedence. And that was his second yellow. Son of a... Move Tete over there. We'll bring Shambost in for Al-Haj. Oh. That's pretty much the game now. Down to 10 men. Short corner. Pocho, taken away by Flores. He's got one man to beat who's not even trying to cut him off. Flores drops it. Shambost. Markovic. Around the side to Douglaragakis. Who loses it to Fernando? Come on, Tete. Shambost turns into the box, fires and scores. Dylan Shambost, with his first goal of the year, equalizes this match for the 10-man OFI in the 86th minute. Super sub Dylan Shambost. Could he be the hero of the night and secure a point for our team? Could he be the hero of the night and get the winning goal? We've got it. As long as we don't turn it over, we're good. Mwanga, Markovic. Plays it ahead. He's got Tata. Tata splits the defense, shoots, and an easy save made by Van Balmus. That was disappointing. Free kick, though. Shambost sending it in. Drop down. And Sarlo with his first goal of the year. The two substitutes. And it will count. 5th minute of 5 added on. The goal counts, and it's Panathinaikos 1, OFI 2. Oh, I've scored in like 11 seconds before. All it took was going down the 10 men. And another massive, massive victory for OFI. Wow. Wow. I was not expecting that, guys. I was resigned. Maybe it's Football Manager was listening. I was resigned to the loss. I had already thrown in the towel. I had said, we're done. Let's make these changes and go with God. Meanwhile, Larissa came back to draw with Atramido, so they are now in 7th. And we are in a European position after 3 matches. Still trailing AEK and Olympiacos. Aris, the other team that we were originally trying to get a job at that didn't take us. And Drusus is going to be banned for 1 match. Nothing to argue. It was a yellow card, not a straight red. Interesting matchup coming up against Atramidos. Wow, 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 wow. Ugh, I just looked down at the Flyer score. Ugh. 6-1. You can't just rely on those penalties, though, man. And you will get your fair share saved. Because I come from the land of plenty. Oh yeah, you're gonna eventually fall apart because that's just the way Football Manager works. We are gonna have to replace our right back this next match. It could be Bogdanovsky if he's back and ready. The North Macedonian could get in there. Dulgarakis played pretty well in that last match. Oh, I wouldn't monkey with the formation too much. Unless you're like training 3 separate formations and you're rotating between them or going between each of the 3. Otherwise, your team will just never develop familiarity with it. Oh, please, I got to sign this guy. I need to sign this guy. The fact that my striker missed an easy tap in, just not a tap in, but he missed a fairly high percentage shot. Now, granted, that does happen in real life. I understand. But we can't afford that. Wait, your team is used to your new formation. I mean, as long as you have tactical familiarity, but I've always gone with if something is working, then stick with it. Like we went to the 4-2-3-1 because that's what they were apparently playing before we got here. And when we tried something different, we were not enjoying success. Salah almost named the MVP of the week. Shambo Skull, 3rd place in the goal of the month. He's not under a bid for anybody else. I might have just been able to get him on loan. I just need him to sign. I need that 22-year-old 6'6" beast in my squad now. Please. And thank you. We were in the we as in Juve or probably not. We were in the Conference League, but we got drummed out very quickly. We had a 3-0 lead in the home leg before we ended up drawing, and then we lost we lost the away leg. It sucked. It really sucked. We were still trying to find our tactical feet, though. We had literally just joined the club like a week and a half before. I believe they did. I know they had the points deduction. And even if they didn't have a European ban, I don't think they finished in a European place last year. I could be completely wrong. Oh, no, they finished in 3rd. I think they had like FFP issues as well. So not only did they have the initial points deduction in Serie A, but I think they did violate European UEFA FFP. Adjust the budget. Get the deal done. Get in. P2, welcome him in. Let's get his ass registered. Confirm. Let's give him a squad number. Let's give him number 20. It's like number 10, but twice as good. Oh, he should be a beast. Like, yes, I'm completely compromising the team's finances to get this done. But I believe it is going to be so worth it. Do you mean your player got injured and now there's an international break for him to heal up, or you love when he gets injured on international duty? Yeah, but one of the things I'm being judged on is, repairing their financial damage. So I got here and we were like $3.5 million in the hole, and then the board infused like nearly $4 million into the team. And I was like, oh, you're not in financial trouble anymore. I'm like, gee, thanks. So I think we'll keep Tete in the lineup and just put him on the right wing. That's probably our best bet. There just not being enough money that can come in versus what is allowed to go out. That's just it happens sometimes. Like, we were losing money at Diagoras because they said you can spend this much on wages and whatnot, but they would not. You don't. You can get to a point, like, once you get into Europe. Now, I did manage to. All right, we're currently overspending our wage budget right now. And when you get to bigger teams and bigger leads, it's so easy to just spend what you earn. As far as transfers are concerned. Okay, so Tete is there. You're there for now. Although, you know what? I'm going to start Bogdanovsky. Zifuk. Go there first. There next. Try Basilia in there. P2 is on a very short leash. We'll start Shambost and move him out wide if P2 is not doing the job. Which would be very sad because P2 is supposed to be one of our best players. Really, guys? That can't even get you up. Y'all suck. All right, Zfuke. In the zebra stripes. I was not expecting such a... Already first shot of the match is Zfuke. Sheer quality from Tete. It seems to me we're taking it to him in the early going. Voros, Flores, P2. Voros, Markovic. Voros will retreat. Basila under some pressure. Same with Voros. Come on, guys. Very compact defense we're seeing from Atramitos. Forcing us back into our own end. The highlight continues. Unfortunately, it's continued for so long. I feel like something bad is going to happen. Oh, Zfuke's in. Zfuke shoots and he drags it wide. Come on. Oh. What's your finishing, dude? Finishing of 11. I know finishing is a myth. Bogdanovsky throws it in. Back from Shambost. Played to Voros. Left wing P2. Into the middle. Cleared away by Papadopoulos. Alfonso takes over. Oh, but Shambost picks it away. Basila. Near side Flores. Takes it towards. Knocked away. Gets it back. P2 in the box. Across. Bogdanovsky and Nikola Bogdanovsky pots home his first goal of the year. OFI, 20 minutes in, takes the 1-0 lead. Whoa, you must be, what are you, losing 3-0? No, we were up 2-0, but it wasn't pretty. 1-0, you threw the water bottle. At 1-0. Against who? Everton? Spurs? Spurs are usually pretty good in FM. I mean, they're not challenging for the title or anything. Shambos, Zfuke. Dribbles. For laying it off to Tete. Circles back, Markovic. Shambos, the cross, P2 with a long drive, and that's going to miss everything wide. They won the league last year? Wow. Equalizer 50 minutes in. Team talk worked. Bogdanovsky finds Zfuke and Leathachek makes the save. Shambos corner cleared away by Pavlich. I think Shambos got there first. 11-1 your shots on goal. But a measly 1-0 lead. So we're going to say we're not happy with their performance out there. Zfuke only on a 6.6, but you know, he is brand new. I mean, maybe make him a target forward. Oh, nice play. No! Penalty has been given. No penalty. Woohoo! All right, come on, guys. Don't get sloppy. Don't drive angry. Tete, the Bogdanovsky, who has been spectacular in this match. Sends it back post. Zifuk and Letashek with a monster save. Let's get fresh legs out there. Come on, Zifuk. Make something happen. Papakis sending it, looking for Sana. It's over everyone's head. Sanha gets it. Plays it into the box. Muanga knocked off it. Voros collects. 89th minute. Muanga. Left wing. Dratakis. Plays it in the middle. Muanga pushes it forward and tries to sneak it inside the near post. All right, let's not become complacent. We won again, by the way. 3 in a row. Still only 4th. But 3 wins out of 4, not too shabby. Not Me never parks the bus. See, Not Me knows better. You can make tactical changes, but you've got to be subtle about it. Bogdanovsky was wonderful. If it works, yeah. I mean, it's very dangerous away from home. Very dangerous. Well, no, let me put it... No. The end of game bottle throw away from home is very dangerous. The halftime bottle throw does work quite often. You'd be surprised. I have thrown the bottle at halftime and come back to win. It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. But when it works, it works. And then it has an amazing long-term effect, because then you have one of your guys go to the press afterwards and they laud you for your halftime team talk, and that was what turned the team around. And they can then ride that into a winning streak. I've seen it happen. It was a bold move, but it is one that when it pays off, it pays off. All sweet home. All right, well, another big match against Aris. We can actually move up. I just saved my game, Alex. I literally saved my game after every match. It auto-saves after every match. Transfer? I mean, not the most talented guy, but he is fast. So he's won by Iraklis on loan. Are they a top flight team? No, they're in the Super League 2. Can you at least, like... Oh, he doesn't have a wage. Yeah, you can go out on loan. Go out on loan and develop into a real player. Bogdanovsky named in the team of the week. Transfer deadline is in 1 week. Are we going to go to the transfer deadline meeting? Of course not. Well, come on. There's still a week left in the month, not me. I was thinking about this. I was actually on the website yesterday and today, just trying to see if I can get anything, maybe see if there's anything in the forums, which there really isn't. All that they... I mean, this fits with their MO, which is literally say, we're going to tell you something by the end of the month. They wait till the very last frickin' day. All right. P2 is out for this one. And Drustus is back. Bogdanovsky's going to move up. He has earned that spot. How is Voros doing? These guys are okay. Flores on a 683. Not loving it. Basila was solid, though. Oh, I knew immediately they meant that. I was hoping they didn't mean that. Because the longer it takes for them to start the process of giving us information, the longer it's going to take for us to get the game. And then we're talking about the 31st of March. But yeah, right now, that's their plan. Their plan is to... milk as much time as humanly possible. That has to be the case. And unless they're planning on releasing information tomorrow, expect end of the month. If we don't hear anything tomorrow, then it's going to be end of next week. And it is supremely disappointing Because while I understand that they want nose to the grindstone, they want, the focus on the game, and they don't want any distractions. There has got to be somebody in that company, somebody working in marketing that is not involved with the direct development that could be a conduit and give us those little tidbits of information. Just like hey, here's what we're working on today. Making great strides. Doesn't feel like it's a big ask. I mean, hell, get a social media intern to write that stuff. There it is. The Quincio Zifuk, his first goal for OFI. It comes in the 34th minute on the road at Aris. Boom. Oh, and he does the drunk giraffe. %59 possession, 9 shots to nil, 6 of them on target. Generally the perfect first half. All we needed to do was score more. Luis Palma? I don't know. Who knows anything? Over the top. Oh, Basila. Beautiful play. Shambost out wide left. Tete. Flipping it forward. He's got Bogdanovsky across. Shamblos. And Dylan Shamblos has his second. Cleared away, Ish. Manu Garcia, wide. I mean, look, their midfield is just absolutely destroyed. Shambo's corner. Ah, Mitoglu. Al-Haj coming in. Tete's going to sit. Dratakis comes on in. We'll leave Bogdanovsky out there. Markovic, though, will sit. Muanga will make his second straight sub appearance in the defensive midfield. And Drutsos, back from Al-Haj, sends it in the box, and it's dealt with easily by Siotris. He'll hang on. Less than 15 minutes remaining in this match. Boots it deep. Nobody there but Basila. So once again, OFI in possession. Mwanga, Bogdanovsky, Al-Haj, blocked. Gets it free. Zifuk out wide. Androtsis squares it. Off of the defender. Save made. I heard James Miller's her ass man as a meme, and he can constantly gives you bad recommendations for things to do. My favorite ass man I think I ever had was Antonio Rudiger. Y'all, that's 4 wins in a row. And we are tied on points with AEK. They do have they do have a game in hand on us. But so far, excellent work from the boys. And we have a game on Aris. Nice. So after the rest of these matches are done, worst we can be is third. Depending on what happens with Olympiacos. Oyerzon earned Player of the Week. How does he have a 704 rating after conceding 11 goals in 5 matches and only keeping a single clean sheet? All right, we're gonna rest the one day in between. We're taking on Larissa. Transfers. Valentino's Goofus. 19 years old. Going out on loan. Let's see if they'll pay us anything. All right, fine. 20%. I will take 20% over nothing. Have a good night, Alex. Best of luck. Bet she starts a new save by the time we're back. Alex is like literally on his 4th save in 4 nights. All right, well, prove me wrong. I thought he had left already. They'll come true in the end. Maybe I should raise the cost of the Savior game so nobody uses it. All right, I want to look at our schedule. After Larissa, we don't play until the 9th of October. So if we just happen to play our starters and not rotate our squad, we'll be in good shape. Why do I open my fucking mouth? Nikola Bogdanovsky has proven himself to be a player. I do want to take a quick look. Bogdanovsky does have some value. So does Niegos Kupasovic, and I think we can part ways with him if we don't need him anymore. Just looking at the guys that we've got. You know, if we wanted to save up some money. Honestly, Alexei P2 may be another one. He's got a goal and an assist in 2 Conference League appearances, but he has been dreadful in the Super League. We'll offer him out. I don't think we're going to get anything. And Jonathan Russell just got called up by Jamaica. Which means we probably should have charged more. First and only highlight of the match was a corner in the 86th minute. Oh, I mean, Galatasaray is good for that. Who's in charge of Galatasaray in your save? You know what? Let's go wide target forward with Teta. Let's try that. Let's see how that works. Let's start Al-Haj. We'll bring what's his face off of the bench. Zifuk is gonna start. We obviously need to make a change at goalkeeper, which sucks donkey balls. Can we get anything from Miglimu? Okan Baruch. All right. Can we make it 5? Yeah, go out there and make it. Look at that. Almost green across the board. I did not, but I've seen the highlight. I am well aware of what happened in the Barca match. I cannot believe they were able to march back. They were down, what, 3-1 at one point? And then a last-minute winner? Yeah, it was 3-1, then 4-2. And Drew hits Bogdanovsky. Back post, Tete in the middle, Zifuk. It's going to be an own goal. Panagiatos Choulas. Yeah, I mean, that whole day was wild. This week in Europe has been incredibly interesting. City blowing the lead and losing to PSG. City may not even make it into the knockouts. Like, they need to win on match day 8 and get help. Markovic lofts it for Bogdanovsky, squares it. Al-Haj off of the post. His return is off of the face of the defender. There were lots of great matchups. I forget which one I was watching. Now I'm going to look at the... I'm trying to remember which one I was watching on Tuesday. Oh, I was watching Bologna Dortmund. Bogdanovsky, back post, Tete! Yeah, I think the City thing right now is an illusion. Like, I think they're still in their skid from November. They just came across a very favorable schedule. I mean, it's Leicester and Ipswich, the two teams they beat in the Premier League. The fact that they couldn't score a goal against Everton, or they couldn't beat Everton, I should say. Wasn't that 1-1 that match? Was it 1-1 or 0-0? I don't remember. Basila to his defense partner. Mitolu gets it back from Vuros. Up for Teta, holding up play. Markovic looking for Zifuk, but it's cleared back by Larissa. 1-0, 43rd minute. Tete again almost loses it, able to win it back. Al-Haj gets it out. He's got 3 men around him, still with it, carries it in and puts it home. Rami Al-Haj, his first of the year. OFI 2, Larissa 0. I'm testing this out. I just want to see how this system plays with him as the wide target forward. Because that's like his native, that's like his best position. And Drusos in the middle. Zifuk holds it up, plays it in the middle. There's Al-Haj on the doorstep. Wide open net. 3-0. Gives Zifuk the assist. I think he gets the assist. It did deflect off of the defender. Well, I might have done that with him on the right side. But, I mean, Bogdanovsky has just been redonkulous. I mean, I'm going to bring him off because he's kind of tired. Same with Zifuk. Let's put Salah in. Oh, Al-Haj from the set piece. Going for it. I mean, ultimately, yes. Like, I kind of just wanted to get a feel for what this setup would look like. I figured it was a good enough as any a time to do it. Sana cuts it in. Has his pass picked off by Soto Maldonado. Up the near sideline. Cut off. Back for Momcilovic. Soto Maldonado with it again. Left wing. Karstrom into the middle. Finds Rodrigo Macedo. And there goes the clean sheet. OFI 3, Larissa 1. We're not going to let them back into this match, are we, boys? Are we, boys? Are we, for Pete's sake? All right, Karstrom missed it. Guys, that is brilliant. 5 for 5. 5 for 5. Well done, lads. I mean, I wish we could have kept the clean sheet. To be fair, we were playing our backup goalkeeper. Yeah, that's all it took. Whoa, what's happening there? An alien invasion on stream. Meanwhile, Al-Haj, pair of goals, 9.0 rating, picking up man of the match, which meant that Shambos remained on the bench. Which is fine. He'll get playing time. He will definitely get his playing time. The question is, do we... So if we were to partake in any business, we would need to sell players before we could bring them on. Before we could bring anybody else on, I should say. We don't really have a ton of options because we don't really have a ton of depth. I mean, our squad size is officially 32. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those 32 out on loan. And then an additional 4 that aren't really with the first team at all. Add in the U19 squad and we'll sort by value. Doesn't really change much. FC20 may be interested. Oh, their transfer window is already closed? That sucks. Yeah, it closed on September 1st. Damn it, why do we always have to be in these leagues that are like weird? I do forget where we were in the season preview. 5th. 50 to 1 odds. Diagoras was 900 to 1 before we left. Now they're 1,000 to 1. Still no players in the Media Dream 11. P2 and Tete are our key players. $1.6 million. Holy hell. What on earth were we thinking? Nah, he's got a goal and an assist, right? He got credited with the assist. Yep, 1 goal, 1 assist in 3 matches. I'll take that. I mean, we've spread it around a bit. Tete with 3 goals leads the team. Alhaj and Shambost with a pair each, and then a goal for Zifuk, 1 for Salah, 1 for Bogdanovsky, and 1 for Alexei P2. So we can put the ball in the back of the net a little bit more. That is for certain. But yeah, I'm actually kind of happy with where we are right now. I just don't think we're going to do any business outside of Greece, and I don't think any of the Grecian teams, besides the ones that are probably going to beat the crap out of us, can afford the value of any of the players that we may be looking to sell. It does. The second tier had prize money too. Oh, maybe it doesn't. It apparently does not. The Super League 2 did. There are 5 European places up for grabs here in Greece. Well, not the next 2 years. I'm going to make Europe this year. No, not yet. So here's what happened. When we got to the team, we asked for a badge and they claimed poverty because we were in the hole. Then the financial troubles have been taken care of, and we just aren't able to ask again yet. I think when we do, we'll get it. We've only been with them a couple of months. We applied for them. We didn't even see the job available. We applied for them because they had a wanted badge on us. Like, this guy's a quality player, theoretically. And we did sign a 2-year deal with them. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do any more business unless something changes. I have no money in my wage budget right now. No transfer budget. Like, I'm like $5,000 over my wage budget. David counting the goals, by the way. Thank you very much over on the YouTube side. I appreciate you, as always. No time left for deals. Alhaj, 3rd in the team of the week. Shambost and Alhaj, 2nd and 3rd in the goal of the week. We will get there. Eventually, we will get there. Busy transfer deadline day is expected. Oh, okay. So the Netherlands can sell players. They just won't buy any. Should we take part in transfer deadline day? Sure. Maybe I do bring somebody in on loan. Minor interest from us. On the transfer, what are you talking about? I can't afford to transfer. Yeah, not the greatest jumping reach, but our right wing back is a wing back on attack, though, and he's not. Maybe not the guy we're looking for. Will Tete leave? It's going to have to be incredible. Tete was our best player before we brought in the new guy. Anyone attracting interest? He's won it. He's won it by FC20. Yeah, they can't do anything in the transfer window, so get the... See if we can move the kid on. What is this? And we have somebody possibly interested in him, so sure. Nobody wants Migli Moo. Which is fine. I mean, like, keep him around. But would be even better if maybe we could get an offer, possibly. How seriously your transfer budget been depleted by this sort of deal? Bank's not completely empty. It's completely empty. A rumor that... Oh, that's a different guy. Same name, different guy. All right, they've decided to put in a loan offer for the guy. That's fine. I'm not... Ooh. 3 offers for Paparunas. And they all suck. $50% of the next sale. I guess no deal for Papastolu. Let's see what the day brings. All right, so let's look. Agent offers. Well, let me check my news. Oh, agent offers summary. Alexis Martucci. Yeah, I don't know enough about him to even consider that. These are my list of players. Are these my list? These are my list of players. See, I just want to... Ismail Dafe. Look at those reflexes. Can't kick worth crap. How much does the optional future fee have to be for them to agree? I mean, he's worth a punt on a loan, especially if it's a free loan. Nobody else looks even remotely. Nobody else even has a rating above a C. Oh! The offer has been accepted. We don't need to play him. We don't need to pay him. Oh. Except he doesn't want to come. Son of a... Oh, I need to select a position, don't I? David Juric from Red Star Belgrade. I mean, the position works. Yeah, because that left back is the one position I am not even remotely sold on right now. So we can get a squad player in on loan, pretty cheap. Hopefully the board doesn't block that. I'm pleased. Now shut up. Get out of my face. I realized that there are too many times I was turning down media opportunities, and that could reflect poorly. Welcome him in. Let's make sure he's registered. Oh, he's got a target. $23 seems like a good left back number. I am pleased with the promising transfer business. Shut up. I think we're doing well. Thank you very much. I think he's a terrific talent. Give him a little fluffing. All right, recent activity. It's just us. Transfer, ask agent about market interest, offer him via transfer room. Come on, man. Somebody take him off my hands. Yeah, why can't he be wanted by Ludogorets? Ludogorets is buying players. Now, I hate the fact that just by clicking the intermediary option, even if you don't go to use it, you get a question about it. Hello from Alabama. My ex's family was from Mobile, Alabama. Where are you from? And actually, used to be I worked for a radio station in Midwest Georgia, and our signal went all the way to Opelika. So I had listeners in Opelika. Another team wants to make an offer. We will listen. Thank you very much. All right, so there's only free transfers, and we can't afford any free transfers. Unless we are able to, I don't know, get lucky with another loan. Maybe a free one this time. I believe it, though. But M. Starkey, welcome into the stream. Appreciate you being here. We're doing a European Journeyman save. We're going to try to win the Champions League eventually with a team that has never been to the European finals of any competition. Never been to a European final. So we're going to take a brand new team up to the top. We started in the third tier of Hungary, moved to the top flight of Luxembourg, before landing in Greece in the third tier. That team, we got promoted 2 years in a row. They are Diagoras, who is our next to next opponent. So we'll see how our old team does against us. So we got them promoted to the second tier and then up to the top flight, and then we jumped ship because we can only get one coaching badge at each club we are at, and we got ours from Diagoras, so we left with a year left on our contract. Beautiful. Just started last Friday. I was like, so basically that was me a little over a year and a half ago. I literally started playing in late May of 2023, and I was streaming the game like a week later. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord, if you have any questions, you can ask for advice. We have some very knowledgeable members of the community, of which I am not one, although I am happy to give any advice. I've actually only been following the sport for 3.5 years. I can't believe it's already been 3.5 years. But I do need to pee and refill my drink. I think now is as good a time as any to do it. We are 5-0-1 to start our campaign at OFI Crete. Who do you? What is the team that you support? I know you don't have a local team in Mobile. Do you go for Atlanta if you were looking at the MLS? Wrexham. Oh, I know where Wrexham is. I'm very familiar with Wrexham. No MLS. That's fine. I mean, I support the Philadelphia Union because they're my hometown team. Teta, didn't we already have this conversation with him? I feel like we've already talked to Andrews Teta. We had the "we can't even afford it if we wanted to" conversation. And we had it again, and now he's content. But I feel like we are going to have this conversation a third time. I like Wrexham too. I've watched the documentary. One of the owners, Rob McElhenney, is a native Philadelphian, such as myself. So definitely have that kinship. Go Birds! And speaking of which, where's Bruins tonight? We have not heard from that greasy New Hampshireite. Where is he? 2-1 win for Jamaica over Suriname. 1 assist for Jonathan Russell, who, by the way, is gone. I mean, he's done. We agreed to a permanent transfer for him. Could we have gotten more? Probably. But we are getting $155,000 a month just to loan him out. And he's only costing us like $20,000. And on top of that, we're getting, I mean, when all is said and done, we're getting almost $4.5 million for him. Yeah, free transfer deadline can come and go. I'm fine with that. Just make sure we have everyone registered. We do. Still wanted by Twente. Future transfers going to Levski. Go with God. Beautiful. All right, we're going to step aside for just a couple of minutes. Hang tight. We'll be right back. More action. Giannina is coming up. And we are also going to be taking on our old squad in Diagoras. You don't want to miss that. Okie dokie. We are here in the month of October. Christos Casitas, best performing defensive player from our old team. Team defending went to AEK. We've got to be close. We are very good. We have been very good. And part of that is the play of Bogdanovsky, who has been a revelation. Didn't get the start at the beginning of the year. Came on as a right back replacement because our starting right back got suspended for a match after getting sent off on a second yellow card. In a match we came back to win 2-1 after being down 1-0. And then we're like, he's pretty good. Let's see what he can do on the right wing. And, well, just absolutely smashed it there. Let's try him inside forward on attack. We'll put Flores. Flores is on support. Beautiful. Perfect. Let's see what Tete can do there. That means P2 has become rather superfluous. And right now I'm kind of okay with that because he played very well in the Europa Conference League in the 2 matches we had. Goal and an assist. But in the league, he just... And if Tete's not going to be our starting striker because we got a new one of those, then we're going to find a spot for him in the lineup now, aren't we? Al-Haj, though, was a pretty good pickup. We got him in on a free. It's catchy but repetitive. Oh, my Lord. So I was playing little EAFC earlier, like right after work. Oh, it's going to be a fan day. Hopefully we pack them in. I haven't really been paying attention to our attendance numbers for the home matches. So I went up against the guy. Division 5. Division 5. Dude had Team of the Year Salah. Team of the Year Rafinha up front. He had Xavi. He had the new Gareth Bale SBC Team of the Year flashback card or whatever it is. He had his Zidane up to 94, and I've got that too. So, I mean, everybody does basically at this point. He had an in-form special Van Dijk of some kind. He had the primo versions of everything. Took a 2-0 lead. I ended up tying him, and I beat him 6-4, I think. Felt so good. I mean, this guy's team was like 30 million coins minimum. I mean, I think the 2 guys up front go for like 8 to 10 million apiece. Sanaa's a little superfluous too, but it's good to have a little bit of depth every now and then. Look at that. 3 clean sheets against Pauk, Atramitos, and Aris. All teams hanging around us in the standings. I just want to get to the next round. Next match. Give me the next match. When is the Greek Cup for us? We enter in the 6th round? Huh. We came in the 3rd round last time. Oh, we've got Giannina, Panatalikos, and then Diagoras. How did I just like skip over the Panatalikos? How is Diagoras doing? They're sitting in 10th. Panathinaikos in 11th. Just a single victory through 5 matches. AEK still has that game in hand on us, though. I mean, I have no illusions of us winning the league. I mean, if we did, that would just be extraordinary. They're like, you should rotate. No. Thank you, but no. I would like to absolutely dismantle Giannina, which now, you know, we're going to lose 2-1. They're going to have 2 shots on target. Rotation is a privilege of rich teams, yes. I mean, I'll do a little bit to keep guys fresh. You know, if we've got some match congestion, but I'm not going to do a full anything. There will be some changes in the squad from the last match. I'm going to try out the new left back we have on loan. See what we have in him. I think that's something we can afford to do. Oh, we've got the draw for the 6th round of the Greek Cup. Ooh, still some... still at least one 3rd-tier team remaining in the competition. Can we please draw them and not somebody like AEK? Please and thank you. Why are we always like the last? All right, we avoided AEK. We are taking on the 3rd-tier side in Zhyuktas. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to be on the road. Their stadium only seats a couple hundred. It's fine. It's always fine. That's a match we'll worry about after Diagoras. Do we have our goalkeeper back is the only question I have right now. He passed the fitness test. He's fine. Kepisovic will be out. Alhaj is going to go to the bench. Shampost is coming in. Juric is in. Diego Gonzalez. Oh, Diego Gonzalez. We should have tried to sell his ass. Oh, I feel like that's in Spain. Like, I thought during the Malaga save there was one time where there was a decision for us to where they changed the venue. It's either Spain or Germany. But I feel like it was Spain. Woeful form for our opposition. Come on, guys. Get up for this game. I feel massive complacency setting in. We did make the change on the left wing. Tete is going to play as an inside forward. Pradas to launch it for Giannina. Won by Basila. Tete nods it down. Zifuk laying it back to Juric. Markovic up for Bogdanovsky. Runs into traffic. Lays it to Andrudis. Up for Tete. Back post. Can't win it the first time. Gets it the second. Plays it over. And Dylan Shambost finishes it off. Andrews Tete picking up the assist. OFI 1. Giannina 0. Less than 2 minutes in. It's exactly what I was talking about in this match. Grabbing this one by the balls. Markovic. Oh, good pass. Juric. Into the middle. Markovic carries it forward. He's got a lane. He's got a shot. And Pradas has a save. Did I hit the Golazo when we scored? Or was I just so excited I just took care of it all myself? Olympiacos beaten AEK, by the way. Tete almost taken out. Still with it. Juric to Androtsus. Bogdanovsky, back post, Andrews Tete. That one's going to count. No offside. OFI 2, Giannina 0. Oh, yeah. No doubt whatsoever. Bogdanovsky, if anyone was going to be offside, it would have been him. But he was clearly on. Zilic can't get it past on Drautsus. So I have to figure out how to pronounce his name. Voros, almost overtaken, gets it free to Tete. Still dribbling. Tete up the sideline, into the middle. Zifuk loses the header. Tete gets it back. Almost knocked off the ball. He still has it. He shoots and scores. 2 goals on the night for Andrews Tete. 3-0 OFI. God, the only attacker not really having a good game is Zifuk. What's the matter with him? He's complacent. Not anymore. Oh, how is... And you can't even talk to the bench guys. Our bench is complacent. that's something I hope they fix for FM25. Just, it is way too easy for complacency to set in. And Barberi gets one back off of the corner. I mean, great initial save by Christos Georgios. But Barberi is just there to walk it in across the goal line. AEK coming back. It's now 3-2. They're trailing Olympiacos. All right, Zifuk's going to come out for Salah. And Drakatis... Oh, Teta's on the hat trick, though. I don't want to take Teta off on the hat trick. And you know, we've talked about this a lot, Nami. That, like, I understand, and I actually... Not that I got flamed for it, but I did put a comment on the latest episode of the FM show pod about how I was disappointed with the silence, and a lot of people said, no, they told us they were going to tell us at the end, by the end of January. Still have time, don't overreact, blah blah blah. The fact that there has been no news, just nothing, the fact that there has been nothing, just it doesn't help with the unease that they may just come at the end of the month and say, yeah, we're scrapping the whole damn thing. And I feel that that is still a possibility. In the absence of no other news. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we could have gotten something. A tweet, for fuck's sake, you know? Guys, we're on the top of the table, all by ourselves. Tete sends us top. 2 goals and an assist. And a resounding success. 5,879 on hand to witness our 6th consecutive win. Yes, that's all I wanted. Hey guys, things are coming along with the new interface. We had our first round of alpha testing on the match engine. We simulated this week's matches in the Champions League. Here's who won. Anything. They could be. They don't need to reveal anything, while still keeping us as a consumer base in the loop. Well, that's because you're a simple New Englander, Bruins. All I'm saying is that by giving us that info, it's proof of life. Right now, we have no proof of life. There is no way for us to know that there is going to even be an FM25. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about them giving us a full load of info. Yeah, it's like one of those, like, rubber balls, pink rubber balls. It's got a mind like a steel sieve, that one. No, I think not me is basically insinuating you're Hodor. Teta made team of the week. Now, boys. Now. But honestly, it's easy to assume that nothing has gotten done because we have had absolutely zero news of anything getting done. And again, I don't need to know what they're doing specifically. Hell, it could be a picture of one of the devs at their workstation. Hard at work on FM25. See you in the end of January. There have just been so many marketing missteps that this company has committed since FM24 came out. You could argue it's even before that, but fine. We'll give them again some benefit of the doubt. Yeah, they've got to shut up about women's football. Women's football and the Premier League license, because both of those are enumerated to a certain extent on the website currently. I don't want to hear a damn thing about either one. Unless you're going to tell me that how exemplary, or if you're going to use the women's game to give us a gameplay reveal. Here's what women's football looks like. But if their big news is here are the licenses we have for women's football, they can just go fuck right off. You don't make us wait all that time to give us information we already have. No, I want to see the women playing. I want to see what the game is going to look like. And yeah, I'm still going to be there for day one because it's my job. But I'm not ponying up that money until I have some idea of what I'm getting for it. And look, I'm no big boy. I mean, I'm a big boy, but like I'm no mover and shaker in this community. There are plenty of guys who are much more popular than I am, much more influential than I am. But what, 3-4 times a week? Pretty much guaranteed, I'm giving free advertising to their game. And I'm willing to do it still for FM25. Well, I can see how they were thinking probably, building up to the big thing. That I get. Juric did look really good, but we're going to put Flores back in there. Everybody else is going to remain the same. Like I get that they wanted to build up to it. But you really have to build up. Like, they really should only have been focusing, in my opinion, they should have only been focusing on the Unity stuff. Now, the sad thing is we now know why they weren't. But you can slow play the Unity stuff bit by bit. And look, I'm not like when I play FIFA, I'm not afraid to play women's players. I've got I did the SBC, like I didn't have enough fodder or coins to do Bale, but I did Sama Paralueo, and she's freaking fantastic. The only reason a woman isn't my starting striker is because I've got an icon that chems everybody else, who's also scored like 600 goals for me. So I'm going to stick with my Raul to start. I mean, hell, I'm still playing my 85 Adebayo that I crafted in like the first 2 weeks. Because for some reason, even though she's short, that blue-haired wonder wins balls, man. She wins headers. Right, it's not going to be the selling point. The selling point is going to be unity. And how the game plays and how the game looks. Period. That's what people care about. That's what they want. So give it to us. Oh, off the post. Tete. Turns, fires, and misses. But even just like not getting the hint about how we have felt about the lack of communication even before the delay. Because remember, they said we're gonna have news in September. And they gave it to us on September 30th. And then only by the grace of God, they must have been under some fire. Only by the grace of God did they push it back a week later and not at the end of October. Because what was holding them back is stuff that they hadn't even really officially scheduled anyway. So they could have waited. Bogdanovsky throws it forward. Zifuk finds Tata all alone, who finds the top corner to make it 1-0. You know, that's an incredibly valid point. I think that's the flaw of all companies. You ever notice the cable companies have their best deals are for new customers only? Oh, you're already giving us your money. Screw you. Who cares if you're paying more? We care less about retaining you than we do getting somebody new. Well, let's see what happens here before I make any decisions. Flores. Oh, Tete! It gets past him, but he gets there first. Plays it to Shambost. His shot is blocked. Tete back. Shambost off of the post. And Ambarari clears it, but Matoglu keeping it in the Panatalikos end. Markovic shoots, and Schubert makes the save. Not going to make any changes before the corner kick. We're going to let the corner kick go here. Shambos to deliver. In swinger. Oh, Thomas Basila. Was he onside? Yeah, he was. He absolutely was. Alexi P2 is going to come in. We're just going to arrest him. Juric is going to come in because Flores is having a okay game. And those will be our two changes. So the corner came in. It was headed down by Zifuk and picked up by Basila, waiting in front of the goal. Good initial save by Schubert, but it just was not enough. So Panathinaikos was on a nice run coming into this one. But ultimately, they are going to fall short. Shambost heads it wide. P2. Back, Markovic. P2, Markovic. Turns to his right. Lays it to Andrudis. And Schubert leaps for it, but it's off of the crossbar and out. 3 minutes added on. It's not going to be enough for Panathinaikos to do anything. 7 straight for OFI after a week 1 loss. They've won 7 in a row and remain on top of the Greek Super League. If this team doesn't give us a damn coaching badge, so help me God. Oh, Giannina beat Diagoras. Their first 3 points of the season. Diagoras all the way up in 9th. They're actually having a respectable year so far. We've been top of the Super League. Don't give me that we go top. Zifuk with a pair of assists. Love it. Let's give these guys 1 day's rest. Oh, Misa so happy. I have a feeling if I didn't turn up the intensity, we would start getting some unhappy folks. Do not want the unhappy folks. I'm still, and I'm going to say it again, I'm still disturbed by the fact that there was poor communication late summer, early fall that led to a lot of consternation when they delayed it. Now, I feel like the majority of the community was glad that they recognized that they weren't going to be able to put out a good product and that they didn't wait until the last second to delay the game until March, even though they probably should have done it before they started to try to roll anything out. But then to literally the last official communication of any kind from SI was October saying we're delaying until May. That's it. Complete radio silence since. I've not been on their socials. I don't know if there's been no posts of any kind. But I feel like there hasn't been. Sports Interactive. Their last tweet was a retweet of FIFA E's announcement they've won the Industry Impact Award for the best new competitive community esports game. That was on the 30th of October. And they have a pinned tweet which is a little video, one team putting players at the center of immersive sporting reality since 1994. That literally starts off with just a couple of shots around the office. Okay, it doesn't start off with it. But at one point, they literally shows... Oh, the evolution of the logo. Great. You have, like, showing off their culture, and they've got people sitting around, people playing foosball, hanging out, playing with ping pong paddles. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see, the development team doing nothing. Thanks, SI. Oh, we're going to be without Basila. Scores his first goal, and then he picks up an injury. Oh, do we make lineup changes for the Diagoras match? We are on the road. Oh, Basila may be healthy. You know what? That makes me a little nervous, so we'll bring Mwanga in. We'll give Markovic a rest. Let me get my U19 squad off of there. He will come on the bench in place of Basila because, again, we don't want to play him. Juric will come in and we'll rest Zifuk and start Sala. We'll do the same with Shambost. So is that 4 changes to the squad ahead of a rematch or a matchup against our old team who have lost their last 2 matches, sitting 9th place. They don't like the impress me speech. All right, hopefully this is... So they've gone to a 4-3-3. Georgi Popovich is still there. Sayusis is there. Bob Lee Casita. So their back 4 is essentially in place. New wingers. Latanus, obviously, up front. Job is still there. And Oyerzan, who we signed as a new backup goalkeeper last year, is in for Diagoras as their number 1. Who wears the number 1, ironically. And Diagoras has held us without a goal for 9 minutes. Good job by them. Juric to throw it in. Voros across. Anatholikis. Oh, taken away by Golfinos. Played forward. Latanus knocks it back to Teixeira. Sent ahead. Mitoglu is going to get there in front of Latanus. Sent forward. Tete. Chests it down. Keeps it in. Juric on the inside. Feeds Alkaj. Taken out in the box. Tete is there and he drills home his 7th of the year. What a goal. Diagoras 0, OFI 1. I mean, I don't want to drop points, but I feel a little bad beating our former team. Juric, Mitoglu, out of Zon's reach, but off target. Schmitz plays it. Juric settles it. Voros to his left. Still with it. Voros dribbling from the number 6 position. Mitoglu. Antholakis. Muanga. Right wing, Androustas. Into the middle, Tete! With the header, far post. Well, near post for us. You get the idea. 2-0. Who suggested we make him an inside forward? Teta settling it down. Bogdanovsky. Edge of the box. Picked off by Latanus. Who you passing it to, dude? Man, he pulled that shit when he played for us, too. Over the top. Bogdanovsky deep. Lays it back. Androussos across Tete to Voros. Can't find a lane. Anthoulakis. Androussos with the shot. And Thanasis Androussos with his first of the year. And we are running away with it. Diagoras 0. OFI 3. Just a easy looping shot from our right back. Well, that's why we were having trouble in Europe, because we were starting somebody else as our left back. That Diego Fernandez or whatever his name is. And he was just getting eaten alive on the back post. It was rather pathetic. And now I can't take Teta off again because, he's on the hat trick again. Although Smeets with the corner for the bad guys. Bobley through the hands of Christos Georgios. And Bobley with his first goal of the year. That was dreadful defending. Dreadful goalkeeping. But hey, if Bobley wants to think he got one over on us, fine. All right, Teta's just tired. P2's going to come in. Markovic off of the bench. Fresh legs. Bogdanovsky for Sanaa. Gusty and 64. 2,200 at Diagoras. 2 years ago, they were drawing 150 people per match. So good to see them enjoying a little bit of financial success. But whatever role they're playing Job in... Oh, he's playing as Masala. Al-Haj! Oh my God! That was so damn close. Beautiful win, guys. 8 in a row. Sorry to Diagoras that they had to be on the receiving end of that one. Another 3-1 victory. Very happy about that. First #1 song for Genesis, Invisible Touch. Off of the album of the same name. All right, 2 games in hand, but a 5-point lead. Wow. And Volos is next. They have 4 points on the season. Oh, Juric got injured. He pulled his groin. Another 2-goal performance for Tete. He is a happy, happy boy. I think if we're able to divest ourselves of some of the players that we do not want, we will then be able to give Tete a new contract. Because I think Tete deserves a new contract. We're getting our money's worth right now at $2,900 a week. And you will not see me complaining about that at all. All right, so we've got Volos and then the cup match against the third tier side. I'm honestly a little shocked at how much success we are having in the top line. Because our preseason, it weren't great. And we were honestly lucky to hold Olympiacos to just the one goal. I feel we were lucky to be able to do that. Because we weren't impressive at all. I feel like we just kind of got lucky. And I love how we're scouting a competition and I found 0 players. Please tell me that scouting is fixed. Honestly, it was going down to 10 men in that match. I mean, we got, I think the scrappy win against PAOK with the early goal from Tete. And then in the next match against Panathinaikos, going down to 10 men. Bringing on Dylan Shambost and Salah. And just having them work their magic. Rub that shit all over Panathinaikos in the last 10 minutes of the match. 10, 15 minutes. Like, that just propelled the team. They're like, okay, we can do this. We stand a chance. All right, Markovic is back. Yeah, this Diego Gonzalez is just like absolutely. He's 5'10", but like that 5 jumping reach is just absolutely tragic. All right, Zfuk is back in. All right, Juric with the injury has got to come off, so Flores will take his place. Basila is back. But Muanga is going to start in place of Voros. Going to give him a bit of a rest. Shambos is going to come back in, but we're going to rest Tete. I mean, he's hot, but We got a lot of football left to play. And by no means a guaranteed win, but Volos is in very poor form. Meanwhile, we are just rolling. Pepe Mel's side. There's nobody here. 2,800 in this stadium. I mean, it looks like a nice building, but probably not an accurate representation. But Kitsos with the throw-in. Knocked away by Bogdanovsky, but one back. Simas drops it to Kiros. Picked off by P2. Moves left. P2 still with it. Taken out. Bye-bye. Straight red card. I completely agree. You're right. A loss in Europe to Brentford just completely set us on the path of destruction. We don't have any shots on goal, though. We're up a man with no shots on goal. What the hell, guys? Dude, you shut your mouth. I don't want to hear that. At all. Gonna make one change. Our right back was getting a little tired. He's been playing quite a bit. Yo, we need a kick in the P2. Cleared away, but Markovic settles it. Bogdanovsky drives and misses the top corner goal kick. I go more positive. Screw the P2. Shambos isn't playing well either. Voros come in. Al-Haj come in. Back to our regular lineup, and it's a highlight that starts for Volos. I'm seriously starting to think our 7-match win streak is going to be ended by a 10-man team. 1-0. All you need is a little... Oh, my God. Picked off. I thought Seafook... Oh, Voros, what a play. Tete knocked away. Charging for it is Flores. He's got it. Puts it back post. Tete, save made. I mean, we've started to turn things up a little bit. Flores out wide. Sana. Back post. Tete. Yeah, we're going slightly more aggressive here. Flores should have settled that down originally and not headed it. That was dangerous. Basila. Zifuk. Sana. Still with it along the sideline. Moves it into the middle. Tata Zifuk. Knocked off by Kitsos, who clears it forward toward Kebe. Basila steps that up. Sana. Voros. Has some runners. Duogarakis finds Tete, and Tete finds the back of the goal. Is he onside? He is not. Good idea. I guess that was a good call. Tight call, but a good call. Alhaj, Markovic, Tete, over. Well, the win streak comes to a close. The unbeaten streak continues. 0-0 over against Volos. All right, boys. Well, it's midnight, and I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. I do still have a full day of work tomorrow, so did we raid this guy the other day? Let's go to Dub Sully. Wait, it's Dub Sully. I don't think Dub Sully has a mic. Never mind. There's an Austrian. All right, let's go to FGS. It's been a little while. Well, it's been at least a week. All right, we're still at the top of the table, so all is good. Thank you all. Nine unbeaten. And just to get one look at the table. Now, 3 games in hand Olympiacos has on us, and we only have a 6-point lead. So if they win all 3, then we are toast. However, there's only 26 matches in the season, so we are nearly halfway through. And we find ourselves at the top of the table, and the Greek Cup coming up when we come back. So thank you all very much for being here. I will catch you on the flippity flop. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Do that. I can't do that.